is a nice house.
Let you in. You're coming to 330 Chowdy.
Stuff is 50% off. What is this thing?
N-I-N-G.
No, we're having an issue with one of the bidders.
What is that? I'm trying to lift it. Uh-oh. She's loud.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's 4 R&B.
Which way is it? To the right?
Am I getting a good enough view? To a good woman. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. Oh, I love that.
Y'all got the hose connector?
I think it's missing the
We need that hose.
mount. But that's cute. Res clatter. Pardon us, sorry. Okay. Christmas book, Norman Rockwell's. To do. Somebody's here. They made it. Okay. Tyco. Oh, that's somebody's bid on that. They have online sales in tandem with the tag sales at this estate company. Pardon me? Okay. Kitchen is packed. Air cooler fan. Western Queen. It's kind of cute. I don't know, for 50 cents. I might grab that.
Yeah, I have to go put stuff down.
Let's see. That's heavy. 25 for that mirror. You see something? Oh, those are reeds. I wonder where Lee disappeared to. This is pretty. Mary Griffith. Is this like a chalice, you think? It's pottery. It's signed. It's half price. Pardon me. Wonder if this. It's quite worn inside. Descoware. I don't know what Descoware goes for. I might comp that. So it would be $12.50. Anything fun in here? I don't think so. There's a downstairs. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Lots of vintage games. Excuse me. I bet they had a ton of stuff. There's Mousetrap. Bluebird. Oh, that's somebody's actual. Is this somebody's purse? Yes, it is. I think so. Somebody's purse. I think I just went through your purse in there. Was that your purse?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was took those shears out, and then I realized it was the actual purse. I'm so sorry. Conforma. What? I don't know what Conforma is. Shape to yourself. 7 1/4. I don't know. I don't see a brand in this. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, we're in the closet now. Searching in here. Oh, that looks like it's seen better days. Nautica. Kohan, McCain, Palin. I know I've said this before, but I don't have a ton of luck with hats, so I guess I just don't have very good taste because the ones I pick up, just the vintage ones, just do not sell. So these belts are nice. Let's see what this is. It's China. Roundtree. Oh, that's Tommy Bahama. It's not too much wear on that. I wonder what a Tommy Bahama would go for. Never heard of Roundtree. Italian fall grain leather. So their belts go for $1.50. They're half off, so I'm gonna grab this one. It will probably go for about $20 and easy to ship. And I'm gonna go try to find Lee somewhere. It's an Old Life Domino Rally for Plunk. Let's go up the stairs, I think. I'm gonna squeeze in here. Okay. Oh, that's cute. These little hooded blankets. It's a monkey. Grab both of those. Oh, I think. Wait, no, these are marked, so. If this will turn on. With the batteries, you insert a cartridge. These can go for pretty good money, but they have to be in working condition, and I can't tell if there's corrosion in the battery compartment, so I might pop that open and see anything in here. Oh, this is a Lionel train. But those tags that you see, those tags with the blue paint tape, painter's tape, are all lots that have sold on their online sales. So we're going to stay away from those. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Maybe an old instrument case, probably. Oh, that's so cool. RGK initials. Doesn't have the key to it. I wonder if this one clasps. Does that say 10? So it would be 5. I don't know, I just think that those initials are so cool looking. I wonder if it has like a made somewhere sticker. Would this be considered like a briefcase or more like a travel case, you think? I don't know. I'm on the fence. See if I can make this close. Okay. There's a Bible. Looks like it's seen better days. These are both New Testament Psalms. Let's see how old that is. Printed in Great Britain. It doesn't say. I'm definitely picking that up. Okay. Oh, might need to make a trip. Drop some of these off. Where's Waldo? Puzzle. "100 things to spot." Okay. I'm gonna lay these down. See if I can still look here. That's interesting. Made in China. I do like vintage paper. Like vintage construction paper. Vintage printing paper. I don't think these are old. No, those are new. CD case. Wonder if that would go for anything. Okay. So these double case logic CD cases can go for between 40 and 60 from what I can see. So I don't see a price on that, but I bet they would make me a deal on it. I'm just gonna make sure there's no. What did you find? Please found me.
You're a hard woman to find.
I know, you're a hard man to find. I don't know where to find you. Oh gosh.
If it works, this one just sold for $150.
Oh really?
If not, there's one sold on Destin for $40. Is that what price is marked, or are they doing a half off?
It's half off. How does this open? I like that. I remember these old ones.
I got this for shooting.
What's that one? For you? Okay.
You want to get this?
I think so. I've got all these and this guy. This Case Logic CD case, they go between 40 and 60 online.
Buy any stuff and I'll find out what to take.
I'm gonna give you the stuff that's hard for me to carry. There we go. I can get these two. Monkey and a unicorn. Might grab that.
That one is an auction item, miss?
This one.
Yes, ma'am. It's got our rectangular auction frames.
Oh, I will get all three of those. Because those will sell. These are called giltwood. Remember that keyword when you're looking to sell these. And I saw a ton of these. This is metal craft. Got quite a few in the store right now. I do sell a lot. I'm gonna grab these and run down and might do a loop through that bathroom right there. Bathroom. It's very hot in here. Oh. Wow. Home life in faraway lands. United States among the nations. Charlie Brown's second super book of questions and answers. How to reach your favorite star. Addresses. Biostats and fan clubs. Jenny Garth. Beverly Hills 90210, P.O. Box 5600. Wow. Ooh, I like that. It's pretty. Lots of different vintage. Let's see. Vintage and regular. Fingernail polish. Those are cute. I would put this on Lillian. Some MAC. It's eye palette. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Holy stuffed. Right. Make sure this doesn't have a. Look at this thing. Old school. Oh, that's you. Will you hold this up? Granny Quinn collection. I'm gonna look this up. I don't know. That looks like it might be one of the originals. With the cloth face, hand painted. I'm gonna look this up. I don't know. I couldn't find anything on that, but we're gonna grab it anyway. But this is interesting. It's a vintage 91 Michael Jordan. I think they go for about 20 bucks. This is an original Bible. I wonder. 1986. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up too. Okay. I found this. And that is not incredibly old, but I don't want to sit there and count the pieces. So, I'm making sure I'm not missing anything incredibly rare. I'm gonna make my way downstairs here. This house is huge. Okay. Shoes. There's jackets. Lots of old stuff. Hammond World Atlas Collector's Edition. See if I see a brand on there. Ice buckets can go for pretty good money. There's recording tape. Here's a turntable. Here's the Wizard of Oz. Video for kids. Low noise recording tape. I don't know, can this stuff go for good money? I don't think it's used, but I'm not 100% sure how you could tell if it is or not. See, I don't know about that. Doesn't sound like a thing. Okay. This is 15 insignia. That is a 5-disc loading system. I don't know how you would plug that in and test it. 1988. It's not sealed. Royal Game of Parcheesi. Looks old. It is old. Okay, so I looked this up because this looked antique, and it is. It's either from the 1800s, the late 1800s, or the 1911 version. But it's Parcheesi, and these little pieces here are brass. And it looks to have all of the pieces and the instructions in there. So for $1, this can go for upwards of, you can start about 30. The box is not in great shape, so I'd say that's about what I could probably get out of it. Okay.
Well, y'all, if you like it, you like it. So you didn't think that was interesting? No, I do think it's interesting. I'm gonna look it up. The certificate, right?
Made in Mexico. Did you find anything, baby? For yourself? Yeah. You did? Yeah. Okay, good. Ooh, I'm stepping on crunching stuff. Bit. Paddle. Okay. I think we might be wrapped up here. Unless there's anything over here I've missed. Look at this tiny room. It's like Harry Potter's room under the stairs. What's that? Urban agriculture. I like that little bag. You put your coffee beans in. Okay, so I am going to go through a few of the solds that have sold in the eBay store over the last few weeks. I promised last video that I would show you some of the items that I had picked up and what they sold for. So we're going to start with this set of vintage oil paintings. You saw me pick these up, and I actually grabbed them off the wall with another painting. I can't remember exactly what she took for them. It was $5 or $10 for all three, which I was so stoked to find them. This set sold over on eBay for $24.99. And to go along with that is the other painting that I found on the wall. and it went with that set. This is called a carver wood frame, and the keywords that I used was ornate, carver wood, brown, gold, and this one sold for $99. At that exact same sale, I found a couple of iconography pieces. This one was in gilt wood, and I've told you before, I think I even tell you in this video, that if you're wanting a keyword, if it's gold wood framed, and especially if it's from Italy, but gold wood frame, call it gilt wood. This one was a carved gilt wood frame with Madonna and Child print inside of it, and that one sold for $16.99, and I think I picked it up with a lot of other things. A few videos back, I went to a private estate sale and I picked up several really cool antique items. This was a set of 2 actual camp blankets from the 20s and 30s that I picked up, and I paid less than $10, and this one sold for $120, and that other blanket actually sold as well. I took a best offer for that one, and it sold for $50. I could have gotten more money out of both of those if I had held out, but I'm in the mode right now to just flip things as quickly as I can. It makes me feel good. I like to give people deals as well, so I was happy to take that best offer for $50, especially when I only paid $5 a piece for them. Next up is this vintage set of ruffled rose floral throw pillows. I can't remember how long it's been. It's been a while. I think I picked these up at an estate sale and grabbed them for $1 or $2, and they sold this week for $22. This North Face leopard print backpack I picked up at a yard sale, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. I paid a little up for it, I think. I paid $5 or $10 for it, and it sold this week for $50. This was also in that private estate sale. I picked up several antique books that just caught my attention. They were in another language. I believe they were in German. This one sold this week. I used some keywords like architecture photos, pre-World War II. It was completely in German, but it showed a lot of pre-World War II architecture, and I just thought maybe that might pique some people's interest that are history buff. You just never know what buildings survive after the war, so that's why I used that keyword, and it sold for $33.75, and I think for the entire lot of books and paintings I paid like $5. So I want to say I paid less than $1 for this one. This vintage set of white sconces, I picked these up at a yard sale last summer, and I paid $5 or $10 for them. I think the lady even took a best offer from me, and those sold this week for $130. Now I will say I've had a pretty rough time recently with UPS and USPS being extra rough with packages. So with this one, I did an ultra large box. I double packed the glass globes and put those within the box, and then gave everything else. There were a lot of pieces to that. So I paid up for shipping because I was sick of getting messages saying, this came damaged, this came broken. And I've been doing this for a while, and I know how to package things. So I made sure I put it in an ultra large box. So if anyone else is experiencing the post office and UPS, especially with this new UPS Ground Advantage, I think because they're switching between shipping providers, that might be something. I'm not sure, but anyway, I've been experiencing a lot of damage through the shipping partners, and I used to never get damage with UPS or FedEx. It was always with the post office. I feel like because the post office is involved, it's also, I'm having a rough time with it. I don't know if that's your experience. Leave a comment below and let me know. This vintage blue glass insulator I also found at that same private estate sale. And the thing that was interesting about that is that it came with attached to the original cast iron mount. So I listed it that way. I listed it with the original cast iron mount, and it was not in great shape. It was rusted, and it just kind of had that patina look to it, but it sold for $25. And last but not least, since it's Easter, I thought I would show this basket I picked up. I didn't pick it up actually, my mom did, and I believe she picked it up at a thrift store for a few dollars, but it was beautiful, and I can't believe how long it sat in my store. For at least a year, I want to say. But this primitive bent wood reed willow gathering basket sold this week, and I think it's probably because it was Easter, for $63. Okay, so that's just a few of the solds. I just kind of wanted to highlight some of the items that were from recent videos that you saw and see how quickly they sell and what they brought, what they actually brought, not what they estimated to bring. Some exciting news, I actually sent out my very first newsletter last week, so I am starting to send those out weekly. I think the plan is right now to send them out on Fridays. We'll see how that goes. But if you've not signed up for my newsletter, it is just a quick read. And if you want a little bit more insight, a little bit more creative look at what I do, as you guys know, I am a writer. And so I enjoy it. I enjoy writing a little bit for you. I think this week even there was a piece that I had written based on an estate sale that I went to in my 20s. So that was fun to look back at and show you guys. But also I show you items that I've picked up in videos that are finally listed in the store, and also interesting facts, keywords, trends that I've found that either have worked for me I didn't know anything about, or just interesting information on items that I've picked up once I've done the research, and just show you what they are so that if you come across them in the wild, then you're a little bit more informed and you can take that information with you and hopefully make some money off of it. So anyway, you just head over here, sign up to my weekly newsletter. It's not something that I'm gonna bombard your inbox with. It's just one weekly newsletter that I send to you, and it is a quick read. I wanna say it's less than 3 minutes this week's, maybe even less than that. I just wanna keep it short, sweet, give you guys some encouraging quotes that have gotten me through the week, and let you know where I'm at, and also just give you a little bit more behind the curtain, behind the scenes in me and what interests me. So if that's something that you're interested in, all it takes is for you to click that button and put your email address in there, and then I will add you to my weekly newsletter list. And that is all. You can just expect one email from me every week. It'll come in your inbox from Forrest and Faye. Also, if you want to follow me over on Substack, that is the platform that I'm using to send the newsletter, but you can also follow me there. I post notes and different writings and musings and things like that. Not necessarily to do just with thrifting or reselling. That's a little bit more creative for me, but if you want to follow me over there, you can follow me at Forrest and Faye. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video, for subscribing, for liking, for signing up for my newsletter. I really appreciate all of the support and love that comes from this community, and you really have changed my life for the better. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you again next week.